Good morning, Marysville. I'm your host, Renee Naga.
And I'm Tristan Galvin.
And we're here today with Andrea. She's going to tell us about our annual Easter egg hunt. And so, Andrea, tell us how that happens.
Well, the Easter egg hunt takes place the Saturday before Easter. This year it's April 4th. Mm-hmm. And we take Easter eggs, 12,000 of them. We spread them throughout Jennings Park. And then children ages 0 to 8 come and choose 8 Easter eggs. The Easter eggs, of course, have candy in them, and then some of them have special tickets to win prize baskets. It's a lot of fun for the whole family and just fun for the community as well.
Nice. How much does this event usually cost?
The event is free for participants,
Mm-hmm.
and then is put on completely by sponsorships.
Nice.
So on average, how many people show up?
We normally have about 1,500 kids, and then they bring their families. So it can really range depending on weather, but up to about 3,000 come out.
Wow.
Nice. All right. What's so far your favorite part about this event?
Definitely my favorite part is just being there during the event. When all the kids are there with their families and everybody's excited. We also have games going on during the event, so after the kids have found their Easter eggs, they can go and do an Easter egg toss or get their face painted, and just everybody is smiling. It's a wonderful day.
So the materials that you need for the event, what kind of stuff do you guys need to set everything up?
Mm-hmm. So we use 12,000 eggs, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Our eggs are a special type of egg. It's a locking Easter egg, so that way as we're tossing them into the fields, they don't break open. We now hand stuff those 12,000 eggs. So we partner with the Grove Church, and we make a huge night out of it and stuff 12,000 eggs. It's just a lot of fun as well. And then in addition, we of course have prize baskets, normally about 30 prize baskets, and then about 50 chocolate bunnies as well. And then we have all sorts of games for the kids to play, so little prizes associated with that too.
Nice. So how long has this event been going on?
That is a great question, and I was trying to remember that this morning. I know it's been about 18 to 20 years, but I don't know the exact number.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a long time event here
So
in Marysville.
18 to 20 years, how long have you been in charge of that?
I've been here for 7 years.
Wow.
Nice. All right. So do you know what time the event starts on Saturday?
The event starts at 10 a.m., and it's a short event. It just runs from 10 to 11 a.m.
Oh, it's an hour.
It's an hour.
Okay.
All right. So on average, how many volunteers do you really need? Or is it whatever you can get?
We take a lot of volunteers for the event. We normally have about 20 to 25 volunteers, and our volunteers do a lot of things. They help set up the event. They are out in the fields because as kids are collecting eggs, volunteers are quietly replenishing the eggs.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have a number of volunteers that are playing games with the kids. And a new part of the event I forgot to mention is that we also have a children's craft show going on.
Oh, wow.
So it's crafts that are made by children, sold by children. It's a great way for those young entrepreneurs to give their hand at what they want to do.
Nice.
So on average, what would you say the age range is between those kids that come in?
For the children's craft show or the hunters?
Oh, the hunters and then the craft show.
Okay, so the children's craft show, most of the kids I would say are between about 9 and 15 who are selling the crafts that they've made. And then the kids who are doing the hunting of the Easter eggs, they are ages 0 to 8. It's pretty cute. Those little guys, it's just eggs spread all over the grass for the little ones, and they just pick the eggs straight off the grass.
So what happens if there's leftover eggs after the event? What do you guys do? Do you guys pick them all up?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
We don't normally have a lot of leftover eggs. We have it down to a science as far as how many eggs we'll need. But if there are leftover eggs, the volunteers then go through and pick them all up afterwards.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you ever have any kids scared of the Easter Bunny?
We do. So we have 3 characters at the event. We have the Easter Bunny, and then we also have a pea and a carrot.
A pea and a carrot.
A pea and a carrot, yes.
I like that.
And sometimes kids are a little shy of the Easter Bunny. Our Easter Bunny is very friendly, of course, and we'll get down right at the kids level to help with shyness. And of course, parents get into the pictures with the Easter Bunny too to help with that.
Awesome.
So out of all like the added things that were like added on to the event, along with like the crafts and then the hunt and then all the other games, what would you say is like your very favorite part of that event?
Well, of the added on features?
Yeah, out of every like thing going on during
I don't know. I love so many different parts of the event. I love it when the kids actually get to meet the Easter Bunny. I think that's pretty special. And just watching the kids in the Easter eggs, sometimes when they see the amount of Easter eggs that are out there, their eyes just get big. And I think that's just really neat to see that.
So on average, like on an Easter hunt, I would say, like, have you ever like thought adults like participating?
Well, we haven't had adults participate. There are other parks and recreation that do adult Easter egg hunts. Right now, we just focus on the little ones, and it just seems that it's so appropriate for their age level.
So do you guys have like a little circle area? You guys all meet up and then like have a little countdown, and then all the little kids run free, you know?
Oh, that's a great question. We don't do that style of Easter egg hunt for safety. So what we do is we have 3 designated hunting areas for different age groups, and then everybody lines up for that area. We allow a certain number of people into each area, so that way the kids aren't running and running into each other or tripping on each other. So it's a lot safer. Those kids then find their 8 eggs. They exit the area, and we let more kids in.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a little break, and we're actually gonna start decorating some Easter eggs.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That paper, I'm really interested in that paper.
Should I go for it?
It's got this presence to it.
I think I'm going for it.
Think so? Okay, go.
Hey, it's just a piece of paper.
Dude, that's a treasure map. Look at it. Turn around. Dude, I think this is the vending machine. Right there. So I think we should start there.
I think we should go.
Yeah, let's go. Got it? Alright, let's go.
Okay. Wait, what's the next clue?
Dude, this isn't a treasure map. Why would there be a water map?
No, dude, right here, blue, water. Maybe we need to fill it up.
I think it's on the second floor. Let's go.
Second floor.
Maybe we're supposed to fill it up.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's fill it up. Dude, do you know what this is?
Yeah, I've seen this before. This looks like my sister's. That's my bottle too.
What? Wait, this is yours?
Dude, I told you it wasn't a treasure map.
Oh my.
Welcome back, Marysville. We're here again with Andrea from the Easter egg hunt, and then Tristan.
Galvin.
As well. So we're actually gonna paint some Easter eggs, and it's gonna be really curious how this is gonna go.
All right. So what color do you want to start off with?
Oh, I'll go with yellow.
Yellow? All right,
Yep,
I'll go with
yellow polka
green.
dots.
I guess I'll go with red.
All right.
I'm so glad we use plastic Easter eggs for our Easter egg hunt because this would take a lot of time.
And I'm kind of scared I'm gonna drop this.
So do any of the kids make some cool designs with these? Like Easter eggs?
Well, at our hunt, we don't have kids decorating Easter eggs. The craft styles that we have would be like an Easter egg toss where they're using plastic eggs and tossing them into a hole,
all right.
or a spinning wheel prize, that type of thing. Now we got an amazing donation from Walmart, and so every year we give away Easter egg die so the kids can take a die kit home and decorate kids at home, or
Nice.
eggs at home.
All right.
Have you guys like when you do so you say you do an egg toss? Is it like the ones where like you have an actual egg and like you throw one?
No, we just use plastic eggs, and it's like a cornhole game where they have a board with a hole cut out, and then they could toss the plastic eggs and try and get them through the hole.
Nice.
I know, because when I was in elementary school, we played like an actual egg toss. Like
Yeah.
we had to like make our own little like invention to protect the egg.
Oh yeah.
And then if your egg survived, you'd have to like play egg toss with it. And I remember throwing it like really far, and then I caught it, but yeah.
Did it break?
It broke in my hand.
Yes, we do that kind of game at our summer camp program. We will do egg tosses or the thing where you create an outer layer to protect an egg from when you drop it from high level. So we'll do that at our summer camp program.
Nice. Have you guys have any accidents ever happen there during an Easter egg hunt?
Nope, it's
No?
we haven't had accidents. It's pretty mellow Easter egg hunt.
So in your summer camp, like the activities that usually go on are usually mostly towards Easter kind of stuff, even though it's like past its time.
No, the reason we do the egg drop is we often have a camp that's a challenges camp or a little inventor's camp, that type of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So you talked about your sponsorships earlier. So do you know, like, can you give us a couple, like maybe names from the companies?
Yes. So we have amazing sponsors that make the Easter egg hunt happen. The Marysville Noon Rotary has been a sponsor for many, many years of the Easter egg hunt. We just wouldn't be able to do it without them. We also have Steve Fulton from State Farm Insurance. He's been with us for a number of years as well. Grandview Village makes all of our Easter basket prizes.
Oh, that's cool.
So that has been amazing working with them. And then we have other groups that come in and provide the activities, just depending on the year. This year we'll have the Grove Church there in Hillside Church. Ivers normally comes out and joins us. And brand new this year, Kids and Us. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so there are a number of different local organizations that really make the event happen. And that's what makes it a real community event, is that it's just our community coming together to
that's really
provide
awesome.
a great family day.
I thought it was like, so you said that Walmart like donates things, so
Yeah, yep.
how'd that happen come along?
Walmart, I honestly got a phone call one day from Walmart and they said, we have some things for you, can you come pick them up? And
It's awesome.
it was amazing. All sorts of Easter egg dye and Easter eggs and prize baskets. So you never know who in the community will just pop
Especially
up and
like
be there.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's cool coming from like a big corporation like that.
Yeah, really amazing. They've done other things for us as well. For Christmas, donated some things for our Christmas event. So, yeah.
So like the events that are held, usually just towards like holiday events?
We have events throughout the year for different things. We have some of the other events that I'm involved with are Healthy Community Challenge Day. So that's not around a holiday at all. It's just really focused on living healthy in Marysville. So that comes up in June. Another one of our big events is Touch a Truck. That one is where we bring out all the big rigs of the city,
Oh, that's cool.
police cars and fire engines and garbage trucks, and let the kids have a chance to climb on the vehicles.
Nice.
We do events around the holiday time. We do Tour of Lights in December up at the golf course, where people can get on the rotary train and then ride the train through the golf course and see lighted displays. We do Marysville for the holidays, so just a number of different events.
All right.
So I'm gonna show mine so far. I don't know, mine does not look appealing. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it doesn't look very appealing. Yeah.
Mine's looking like ketchup, dude. Look at that. It's like a little ketchup with a little flour on top.
You wanna show yours?
Look at that. And then.
I don't know. Oh, there. I tried to make tulips with sunshines.
Yeah, you can
10 times better than ours, dude.
You can kind of tell I haven't painted an egg since like first grade.
I love it. All right.
So like since, well, I'm saying back when like maybe when you were a little bit younger, like at our age, maybe even younger than that, like 8. Do you remember your first Easter egg hunt or how you felt around that time?
Oh, I do. I grew up in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
And so lots of times our Easter egg hunts were in the snow or just after the snow. So I definitely remember a lot of Easter egg hunts as a kid.
That must have been awesome in the snow, considering it's just like, it gives it a more degree of difficulty, I guess.
Yeah, it does. It does. You get cold hands, but it's a lot of fun.
All right, guys, so we're actually going to have another break, and it's going to be a new segment called The New Kid. All right, cool.
Hey, who's the new guy playing hoops? I don't know, man.
Dude, what was that?
Only good players get to play on our court.
Are you guys serious right now? I'm new. How do you even know if I'm good or not?
Dead serious! We're gonna play one-on-one. Dead serious! Give me the ball.
Whatever, dude.
Time out! Time out! Time out! What's going on out there, man? You're losing to the new kid. I don't know, man. He's a lot better than I thought. I don't care how good he is. You gotta get your head in the game. Try it, man. You know what? I don't think you're gonna win this game. If you think you're so good, why don't you go play him? You know what? I will. Check up.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home.
I think that's good.
Welcome back, guys. So I'm Renee Renaga,
Tristan Galvin.
and here we have Andrea. So I have a really big question, kind of what we talked about, like if anyone got hurt. What do you think it's one of like the biggest setbacks you've ever had during these events?
Goodness. Since I've been here, we haven't really had too many setbacks. Weather can be our biggest setback.
Kind of like rain.
Rain, yes. If we have a beautiful sunny day, which we tend to have, we're fortunate in that way, we will have many, many people out for, hunting Easter eggs. Rain will just keep everybody home. So we do go rain or shine. So we are always ready, no matter what the weather is.
It's pretty awesome.
But
I feel like
rain can slow us down.
it'd be pretty fun, even as a little kid, going to Easter egg during rain.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you just see more umbrellas come. Yeah, it's actually pretty cute with the umbrellas. But yeah, that will definitely have an impact on us.
So out of like all the 7 years that you said you've been like taking charge of this event, what do you think is one of your favorite memories that's gone on?
Oh, goodness. One of my favorite memories. Well, I happen to have a 5-year-old. So definitely her first Easter egg hunt for me was amazing because I'd been putting on the event for the community. And then my husband brought my daughter to the event. The Easter Bunny held her. That was pretty incredible. Trying to think of other amazing things. Oh, there was one year, the first year that we introduced the pea and the carrot, and that was incredible. Our Easter Bunny got on the playground. We had music going. The Easter Bunny had a dance going and tried to get everybody dancing in the park, and so that was really incredible. One of the other things that I think is amazing about the event, and actually the pea and the carrot is the reason we have the pea and the carrot, is one of the things we do at the event is we collect food and money for the food bank. People bring it as donations. And then we also have a seeds program where people at the event can pick up seeds for their garden. And then as their seeds grow into fruits and vegetables, anything that they don't use for their family can then be donated to the food bank. So that was the introduction of the pea and the carrot to the event. And I think that really makes a nice part of the event. Again, it's giving back to our own community.
Yeah. I think that's really awesome how like we're such like a growing city, and even though the more we grow, I feel like the more the community will come together, no matter like the size or how new the people are.
I absolutely agree. Marysville is absolutely incredible in that way. We are growing. We're
Yeah.
actually getting quite big now, but it's still, we know our neighbors, we look out for each other, and we have these wonderful events going on where we can really connect with each other.
Yeah, because like even though I'm not that old, like I'm like 17, so even when I was a little bit young, I remember the event. Like I remember they hand out like the flyers, say Jennings Park and so. And I remember like I'd always wanted to participate, but when it came down to it, I never had like a way to getting there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can come out and even volunteer at it this year so you
Dude,
can see it.
That'd actually be
That'd be
awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any way any of us Charger Chat people could sign up?
Absolutely. I often work with Jennifer McReynolds, and so, or I can leave my email address for you, and we'd love to have any volunteers come out.
Awesome. So is there any like forms we need to sign up, or can we just go there freely?
You just get to sign up and come there, and then when you arrive at the Easter egg hunt, I have you sign in on a volunteer form.
Oh, sweet.
So out of like all the locations you guys could have chose, like was Jennings Park your go-to just because of the size, or like?
Yes, Jennings Park has a few things going for it that make it so perfect. It's a very large park. It has parking available, so we can handle a large number of cars. We do overflow parking at Marysville Middle School, so it's easy for families to park and get to the event. Also at Jennings Park, that's where our parks offices are and our storage. So it's really easy for being able to store 12,000 eggs, being able to, handle 30 Easter gift baskets, 50 chocolate bunnies. So it's really helpful for all of those things. And then it has the playground, it has the barn area for the craft show. We actually do a section of the hunt in the master garden, so it makes it really interesting for the 6 to 8 year old kids. So yeah, it really was our go-to park.
I think it's pretty awesome because like even in the garden you can kind of see like rabbits and bunnies running around, so I feel like it'd fit the occasion.
It does fit very well, yeah.
Now the real question is, we have a bunch of little kids, so where's all the food? We got hot dogs, barbecue.
Because we're there from 10 to 11 a.m., it's easy. They've normally had breakfast before they arrive and
perfect.
go home and have lunch.
All right.
Yeah.
So we spoke about how the volunteers. I want to say like, do you have a lot of people that like return? Like, let's say you had like a group of people. Will they usually come back to like volunteer? Like they enjoy the atmosphere of it?
Yes, I normally do have a lot of people return. Sometimes they will help at the Easter egg hunt event and then volunteer at future events. Other times they might come out for the, volunteer one time. So it does depend, but I do have a lot of volunteers that then return for other events.
So like once like obviously the Easter egg like hunt or the event, all of that passes through, like what are some of the feelings? Like are you starting to plan for the next event, or like how do you feel towards that?
Yes, I'm always planning. I'm always planning about 6 months ahead of myself.
Oh, wow.
So though we have the Easter egg hunt coming up very soon, I am busily planning for Healthy Communities Challenge Day and for Touch a Truck. So I'm always planning out. Right after the Easter egg hunt, not one of my events, but one of my coworkers' events is the annual fishing derby at Jennings Park. And that he's busy planning for. So at the parks office, we are always planning.
All right.
So kind of how you spoke about the health event. So I thought that was really cool how like you introduced the pea and carrot, even though it might have not been like it was towards like the food. Like I feel like that's actually a really cool like thing to do, introducing like the healthier aspect of foods towards the kids.
Yes, yeah. We're part of the Healthy Communities, and that's one of the major focuses of Healthy Communities is really to help educate Marysville on living healthy and giving healthy opportunities. So free and low cost recreation, introducing more bike lanes here in Marysville and making Marysville more walkable, nutritional information, getting things like fresh produce to the Marysville Food Bank. So different things, but really focusing on helping Marysville be a healthy community.
It's really awesome. So like how long do you expect like the event to go on? Like as long as possible, or is there like a due date?
As long as possible. This event has really been around for so many years.
Yeah.
It's changed over the years. When it first started, it was truly just an Easter egg hunt. Now we've added the activities to it, added the food bank aspect with the seeds. So events of ours do change over time, but this is a long-standing event and it will be here for years to come.
Wow, that's really awesome. I hope hopefully when I'm like a little bit older, maybe like even in my 20s or something, like I can look back and still see all this like event going on.
Absolutely. There are definitely family members that have multiple generations. They, their younger children went to the event, and now, their little cousins are going to the event, and it really has become a long-time family tradition.
Yeah, because I remember like even when my cousin was born, like she's really young. She's like maybe 8 years old. I remember like she was even a little bit, maybe say 5 or maybe 6. I remember her going to the Easter egg hunt, and like she would come back and she had like candy and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really awesome seeing like I was like it kind of made me kind of regret not going to it as a little kid. But
you can really join me this year and just see what it's all about.
Dude, I would love that. So, how do you feel about the community and how the whole event's free, right? All right.
Yes.
So if the whole event's free, and then we all donate to the food bank, which I think that makes the community really.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I think that we are so fortunate to be able to provide free events. And most of our events, we're collecting for the food bank as well. And I just think it's incredible how our community comes together for each other and really support each other in any way they can.
So you said about the Grove Street Church. Like, how did you guys come involved with them?
I don't remember exactly how it happened. Lots of times I will just get a phone call from somebody in the community and they'll say, hey, how can we help? What can we do? We used to purchase eggs that were pre-stuffed with candy. And over the years, we really decided that we wanted a different quality of candy in those eggs. And so we decided that hand stuffing would be something to try. Last year was our first year in a number of years of hand stuffing the eggs.
Oh, wow.
When you hand stuff 12,000 eggs, it takes a lot of time. And so I kind of just put out to the community, people that I know, that we were looking for an egg stuffing party. And the Grove Church said that they could pull it together, and it was incredible how many people came out. And we had dinner, we stuffed Easter eggs, we laughed, there was music. It was amazing, and so we'll be doing it again this year with the Grove Church.
So like how like events pass, is there have to be like a vote on how well you think something will do, or is it like you just make the decision that it'll happen?
That's a great question, because we do, over the years, we've tried different events. We'll try an event for a year or two, and if it seems like it's a popular event, we're getting good attendance, then we like to continue that event. We have tried a couple of events in the past where maybe it wasn't the right time of year, or maybe it wasn't just the right event for our community, and so we might try it for a year or two, and if it doesn't seem to really, get a lot of popularity, then we'll just not do it and offer something different.
Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
I really appreciate having me here today and being able to tell you about the Easter egg hunt, and hopefully we'll see some volunteers out there.
All right, so thank you for Andrea here from the Easter event coming along to tell us a lot about the event. We appreciate it a lot. And thank you, Marysville, and hopefully you hear from us again soon. I said hear from us again. That was awesome.
Choked up at